So all the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them.
Well,
I probably have 4 boyfriends online. So
When's man is virtually begging for a divorce and she won't sign the paperwork, why is Remy May placing Pap P.O. in lockdown?
I don't know.
It has gotten so terrible that Claressa Shields is willing to jump into the ring to literally give her some sense. And this is no longer just about love.
I can marry you. After you guys hit it, you know, Nah. And I thought that was like a real stand-up. One of a kind.
Well, let's set that this man kept Remy down when she was in prison, maintained her reputation, and stayed true, even as she is currently out here stacking her bread and cuddling up to the black captain, who has already gone on with 2 younger females. There are reports that Pap might be interested in the alimony bag. Remy is still hesitant to let Papoose go, and she thinks Claressa Shields isn't being honest. Let's begin. Claressa has been demonstrating her passion for Pap in the most overt way possible. Her most recent Instagram post was a birthday message that made everyone talk.
They both nice. But it would have to be new lyrics now. Right? Because Joe can't.
She's session a letter. Happy birthday. You're getting all of your birthday punches today, so may God provide you many more years and even faster hands. King, happy birthday. Let's face it, those birthday punches were surely hurting her, even though that was adorable. I am immensely grateful for your life, laughter, music, love, and direction. You are actually unique.
You ready?
Remy here playing hide and seek with those divorce papers, which is why Pap hasn't proposed yet, despite all of that love. Please note that Pap has been telling individuals that he has been begging for this divorce more than once or twice.
It was dope. Besides the great performances, it was like one small, tiny, itsy-bitsy incident with Ra and one of Yandy's friends, but it was nothing.
Trying to sweep someone in the road?
It was like one little fight. Nowhere near me.
Howlies, however, are always exposed anytime Remy generates extra trouble. Do any of you recall when Remy made public the text messages that Pap and Claressa exchanged? Claressa was outraged that Pap hadn't informed her that he had arrived home safely, and the tea was hot. She kept things real by noting, "You are the one who is married, so if you can at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know that you made it home safely." Remy wasn't done, though. She went on to allege that Pap had threatened to call the police on her and that she even had recordings of him becoming aggressive.
I love really hard, but I'm happy to, love somebody who love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is just such a sweetheart. Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either.
Remy isn't going to stop now either. Though Remy glorious because he moved on, and let's face it, she cheated on him first. Pap promptly put a halt to everything and disputed all of the charges. 2023 Christmas, do you recall the rap fight in which Remy publicly confessed her love for the block captain Easy? So why aren't you letting Pap go even if you're out here claiming a whole other man? There is more that Claressa and Pap have been involved in, so if you thought that was messy, wait. They set significant couple goals by taking a luxury Valentine's Day vacation to Hawaii, which allowed everyone to witness their commitment up close. Oh, they were enjoying the sun, the water, and being themselves, living life to the fullest. Additionally, Pap wasn't merely lazing. He was out there launching the inaugural Hawaii Fest. Since Pap is always working on his business, he takes the time to post on Threads to update everyone on its development. We made records this year, and the show was outstanding, with many celebrities in attendance.
Make it if we try, just the fool. Just the fool.
Ala Lawright was out here securing hearts while Mr. Pap was out here securing the bag. To demonstrate what true love looks like, she even released a video of herself and her beau on the beach. But hold on, things are going to get serious now. According to rumors, Pap had been planning this romantic escape for months. The first goal was to formally declare it so he could have his big moment and ask Claressa to marry him on Valentine's Day. With Remy, who could you imagine? The chain was destroyed, and she continues to put things off. Imagine the perfect proposal: Hawaii, the ocean wind, and the passion in the air. But guess who had to intervene and destroy it? Remy. The reason is that she's out here playing games and keeping Pat on lock since things with her new lover, Easy the Block Captain, weren't going as planned. Let's face it, JY is feeling something because she is seeing the same kind of love and support that she once enjoyed. What you are actually scared of is reflected by the way Remy is clinging to this marriage. According to stories circulating on the streets, Remy is refusing to sign the divorce papers since she is aware that Pap would be receiving the alimony payment. And let's face it, she doesn't give a damn. It must have stung to watch him turn there and show out for another woman like that, especially considering Claressa's boxing bout while she was making her way to the ring was an entirely different level of love and support. I pay those bucks. Because the other partner makes much more money after a divorce, the financially weaker partner usually is entitled to spousal support, commonly referred to as alimony. For all those years, Pap was the one keeping it down, so let's not pretend otherwise. When determining alimony, the courts take into account various essential aspects, such as the length of the marriage, the large pay discrepancy, and who made what contributions during the relationship. Since Pap has a legitimate case in this situation, it is unclear if Remy is sticking to him out of love or only to preserve her money in her purse. Fling, they spent more than 10 years together. 11 years. They started dating in 2004, got hitched in 2008, and parted ways in 2023. The weird part is that they weren't your ordinary couple. They got married over the phone while Remy was in jail. What is dedication if not that? And remember that Pap was there for her through it all. Pap was present when Remy was sentenced in 2008 and remained there in 2014. They even staged a televised wedding ceremony to mark their love-in. He welcomed Reminisce Mackenzie, their daughter. Since Pap aided Remy through some of the most difficult stages of her life, let's talk about money when deciding who should get support now that they are considering getting a divorce. This is where things become incredibly difficult, and Pap has a point. When Remy Ma gets those divorce papers, she learns that Pap would most certainly be receiving alimony because her estimated net worth is $4 million, which is significantly higher than Pap's. A substantial percentage of Remy's income comes from her record-breaking sales on reality TV, appearances, merchandise line, and her debut album from 2006. Remy remains relevant while not being as well known as some of her classmates. She had 4 nominations and 1 victory for Best Female Hip Hop Artist at the BET Awards. But let's be honest, she was putting out mixtapes from behind bars while she was incarcerated, and guess who was out there marketing and making money off of them? When she was unable to maintain her reputation, he did it for her. When she was finally free in 2014, she and Pap used VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York to put their love story on the small screen. They went on to land many spin-offs, and who was there to ensure that those TV deals continued to come in? People were paying attention since Pop was more than merely a supporting character. He played a crucial role in the plot, encompassing their love, challenges, and family. 18. That was another bag sealed, but guess what? Pap wasn't as big of a star of the presentation as Remy was. Pop took the wise decision to offer a portion of the earnings to benefit women and families affected by incarceration. Let's not pretend, however, that Pap wasn't also out there marketing that brand. He was wearing the men's gear to events to make sure people saw it and to bring the line a lot of press. Remy's money was being used for the type of promotion that firms pay well-known influencers for. Jason, Remy's teenage son at the time, was not left on his own while she was confined. When Remy was unable to be present, Pap stepped up and embraced the role of father figure, a responsibility without reluctance. But after Remy is liberated from prison, this is where things take a tragic turn. Jason, her son, was taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder and other major charges regarding the horrible occurrence that occurred in Queens, New York, in 2021. It's a bad circumstance, but it merely underlines how much stability Pap was bringing in Remy's absence. He was caring for her child and keeping everything together, which is something that cannot be appreciated. He wasn't merely keeping the house together. Now, it appears that Pap has a compelling case for alimony when we talk about this divorce and the grounds behind her tardiness. But what about Claressa? She is unhappy about everything, as you well know, and Remy is putting things off and destroying her wedding timetable. This isn't a casual relationship, and I'm not the sort to keep quiet when things aren't going well. They are not playing games, but they are stuck now. Claressa is fully dedicated. She considers Pap her king and adores him without conditions. Claressa cannot even advance with Pap because he is still legally married to another woman. How much more time must she wait? Imagine being ready to start a new life with someone, only to have a massive barrier that keeps you from moving forward. To make things worse, that barrier, called Remy, is still stirring in the background. It's tedious, disorganized, and tiring, and you have to ask how much longer Claressa will put up with it. She expects some actual reactions and action. The real question, though, is whether Remy is still with Pap because she actually loves him or whether it is only a tactic to receive the alimony payment she knows is coming. For a moment, let's be honest, even if any woman in Claressa's shoes would be angry. Behavior, and how about Claressa? Will she give up and go, or will she actually put up with all this drama? Above all, how long should Pap wait for Remy to free him? Kindly let me know your thoughts on writing a comment. Click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on notifications while you're at it to ensure you don't miss this tea. Oh, and don't even think about going yet. Watch the following movie that shows on your screen because, trust me, you would rather not leave. And it's even messier than this. I would love it if you could leave a comment and let me know what you think. If you haven't already, click like and subscribe while you're at it and activate notifications so you don't miss this. The following video on your screen is even messier than this one, so don't even think of leaving just yet. You won't want to miss it. Above all, however, how long must Pap wait for Remy to eventually release him?